I want to do a quick review on the Kahr CW380, and yeah, it's unloaded. See. Anyway, so I took my wife to the range, and she shot it, and she did fine. Yes, it's more snappy than her 9mm, but it fit her hands better than it fits mine, so you know. Also, I put the grip extension on here because I like the fact that when I hold it, I can use my 3 fingers and get a nice tight grip on it. I did improve my shooting, I think, a little bit, but I didn't get, and I finally got past the 200 round break-in, and that last 50 rounds and beyond, not a single malfunction, nothing, you know, not even failed to go into battery or anything like that. It seems to be pretty much done with any issues that you might have. And you know, people online say that you shouldn't have to break in a pistol, but the way I look at it is, yeah, but you should probably familiarize yourself with a pistol, especially, you know, something with this kind of trigger that's in it. I mean, having to pull all the way back to right there before it breaks, that's hard to get used to, especially with my big finger having to jam it down into this and pull it all the way back. My finger tends to, you know, if I squeeze it too hard, my finger tends to slip across the trigger, and after you've shot it for a while, my finger tends to slip across the trigger anyway, and that causes me, of course, to do a slight movement when I pull the trigger. I'm trying to cut that back, but it's a challenge with this pistol. I mean, the best advice that I could give a person is, if you're trying to get used to a pistol like this and you're not familiar too much with shooting pistols, because it's really kind of a new thing for me, is to take a 9mm with you at the range so that you don't get demoralized by the fact that you're not nearly as accurate as you would be with a traditional pistol. The thing about this pistol that is important is that I often carry my 9mm with me, but it's rarely on my person. With this, it can be on my body at all times, and it doesn't matter. I can go to a place of business, I can, you know, just about anywhere, and have this on my person. And being that I never was a pistol person, that helps a lot. You know, getting used to the idea of carrying a pistol, and you know, that's important. So having the small profile really helps. you know, as I've gone through the 200 rounds, at this point now I can I do fairly well with it. It's not terrible, but it is definitely not my main firearm of choice. I mean, it is what it is. It's a little tiny pistol that barely fits in your hand, and it's harder to control. It takes a lot more discipline, but it's a million times better than nothing. You know, I can't express enough the confidence that I have when I, you know, just go to the store somewhere, you know, places where people have been shot and had nothing. I don't feel like I've got nothing, absolutely nothing. I'm just going to be an innocent bystander taking a bullet for somebody else, or, you know, just happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time and have absolutely nothing to do about it. I have something, and, you know, if I get shot and killed somewhere, at least I had a chance, or I had something to fight back with. Now, I do like the sight and the sight picture, having the line and then you put it below the dot. It works pretty well. I mean, you tend to shoot low anyway, so unless you really focus, and then it'll do its job. But it really helps me to get on target when I'm looking at. I'm like, okay, the dot has to be, or the line has to be on the bottom of the dot. That's where I'm going to be hitting what I want to hit. It's a little bit more helpful, I think, even than some of my 9mm pistols and 40. 40, I can't even see the sight anymore. I need to buy new sights for it. But I'm happy with the fact that this pistol fits a role that I didn't think was really possible. I didn't think that I would be able to carry a pistol wherever I go, just for the fact that, you know, I'm not the lightest person on the world, and wearing a pistol on my hip may not be the most practical thing for me. So anyway, that's my review.